everybody. This is zandyNO. I just came on to give an update. I know I haven't been on a while. I haven't been on since before Christmas. So Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody on YouTube. Um, the last time I think I was on here, I asked a bunch of questions about my meds and was really worried about um, the meds that my doctor had me on and why I wasn't on certain meds. Well, he answered those questions for me. He told me that the reason why he didn't put me on Menopur is because Menopur has LH in it and follow stem has FSH in it. And he said with my condition with PCOS, most PCOS patients have elevated LH levels already, um, but lower FSH levels. So that's the reason why he didn't put me on Menopur or Brevel or anything like that. He said that um, I should respond well with the meds that I have. That's why he started me off with a lower dosage. I'm only doing 150 units of follow stem. I will not. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Um, with if we have to increase the dosage or not. Anyway, so that was the answer to my questions on my meds. Like I said, I trust my doctor, so we're going to take his word for it right now and just see how things work out. So far, so good. I've started my Lupron injections. I started those on the 31st of December. No, the 30th of December. So I started my Lupron. Not many side effects. A lot of people say they've had a lot of side effects, headaches being one of them. I haven't experienced the headaches. What I did experience though is, as you all know, I'm a diabetic. And one night I took my Lupron injection and my insulin shot at the same time. And Lupron affects my sugar. It doesn't make it higher, it makes it lower. So when I took the Lupron and I took my insulin together, it made me dizzy, because my sugar had dropped really low. So I decided that I wouldn't do that anymore. I'll just take the Lupron one day and I mean at night, and I'll take my insulin in the morning. That way they wouldn't come back with each other and make me dizzy because I can't afford to be sick. But besides all that, I have not had any side effects from the Lupron, which is a good thing. Um, what else? I had an appointment today, where they check my uterus and see how everything is being suppressed with the Lupron. The doctor says everything is fine. We can go on with the plan. I start my follow stem tonight at 150 units of follow stem. I start tonight, and I have I also oh my my egg retrieval is scheduled for January 20th, and we're gonna, well, you know how with everybody else, you have to see how everything works out before they give you a official date on transfer. He told me it'll either be the 23rd or it'll be the 25th, depending on my eggs. I really am pushing for a 5 day transfer. I really would prefer a 5 day transfer. I just, in my mind, if they made it to 5 days, it's possible that they'll make it in me. If they can't make it to 5 days, it kind of makes me, leery about if they're gonna survive or I'm gonna actually have um, a pregnancy. One of the things I am trying to push for, and I don't know if my doctor's gonna do it. He's kind of fighting me on it right now. I would like him to put 3 eggs back, and my reason is not because I want triplets. I just want as much of a chance as I possibly can to receive a pregnancy on the first try. By me being a diabetic, um, he's really not too comfortable with that. Just in case all three do take, I'm already high risk because I'm a diabetic, and then he feels that I'll be even more high. Well, you're high risk when you have multiples. So he's really not feeling me on that one. Um, in my hearts of all hearts, I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't believe that all three would take. But I don't know. I'm not going. I'm not making this plan. I'm not fixing during this situation. I'm just going through the motions to have it done, but once it's done, it's, it's out of my hands. But that's what I want. It's been on my mind. Um, it feels like a good number, and it'll make me feel more comfortable. Now, if we were to have multiples, then I would have to deal with that, because that was my decision. So I'll have to deal with that, and I don't believe in abortion or selective reduction. So, whatever I have to go through to bring all three into the world, then that's what I'll have to do. I don't believe in selective reduction. To each his own. Don't knock no one who does. Just I don't. Um, any Everything else is fine. Um, there's not much more to update on. I did want to say to Latin Juliet, Malate Soy, Karen, aka Indeli Expectations, and Waiting for a Miracle. Um, I don't respond well. I don't respond really at all on YouTube. I watch the videos, but I really don't respond because in situations like that, I really, really don't know what to say. Um, God, things happen for a reason, and you all are faithful and believe in God. So when your time comes, it'll come. I really don't know what else to say. Latin Juliet really had me in tears because I had never heard of nothing like that ever happening before. Out of all the YouTube videos I have watched, that was the first video I've ever watched, and that has happened. So she really had me in tears, and I was really, really lost for words. I really didn't know what to say to her, about that, or anyone in that situation, because I haven't been there. I mean, I feel sorry, um, that happened to you, but I don't really know what to say because I don't want whatever I say to come off to be insensitive. So because there's a sensitive balance there where, you can say one thing that just seems so compassionate, and then you can be just a little off, and it can make it seem harsh, and it's not meant to be that way. So I really didn't know what to say, so I didn't comment on it, but my heart does go out to all of you. Um, we all will be mothers in time. I don't know what my cycle holds. I feel positive about my cycle. I feel that everything is gonna go off well. But like I said, once they're put back, it's in God's hands. It's nothing I can do, to make it any better. Even though you try everything you can to make that situation work, or make it happen the first time or the second time or however many times you've been through it. But it's in God's hands, and you put them there and just be faithful. So there's really nothing much else to say. Um, God bless and have a happy new year.